Hello everybody and welcome to the 2021 Virtual Cheese Awards, showcasing the very best of British cheese. We are going to judge now class F4 Best Goat's Milk Soft Cheese, and the judges will be awarding points based on certain categories, and then we will announce the winner at the end, which will go on to be judged at the live final on the 7th of May. We are joined today by Adrian and Emma. Emma, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Emma Young. I'm a cheese consultant and also the cheese explorer on Instagram.
Adrian?
Yep, I'm Adrian Boswell and I am the cheese buyer for Selfridges. Thank
you very much. And I'm Ruth Holbrook and I'm moderating. Okay, would you like to get going, please? First cheese F4 1018.
Okay, so it's got quite a uniform appearance to it. Yeah, it's got a nice white rind, nice size. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a solid. Maybe it's a solid 7 in regards to the way it's supposed to look and what I'd expect.
I think so. Yeah, I cut open into it too. The middle looks sort of lovely as well. I think 7's very fair.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, aroma.
Touch of ammonia, but it's not too strong.
Correct.
In the middle, you've got still a tiny bit of ammonia, but a nice sort of sweetness from the goat's milk.
Yeah. Very soft, but yeah, it delivers. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, 6.
Yeah,
yeah, it's nothing that sort of stands out.
How's the texture?
It's good. It's got a bit of a breakdown under the rind.
Spongy, starting to fall out. Again, there's that consistency that I always keep banging on about. But yeah, for me, it could be a little bit more consistent. So I'm probably more about 5 to still think it's quite firm in the middle in comparison to the amount of breakdown that it's had around the rind.
I think it is definitely quite solid in the middle. I would like to push the 5.5 if you're happy with that, Mr. Boswell.
Why?
Because I think that the texture in the middle is firm, but it's not overly firm. I think the breakdown is lovely and it's not slipping out.
Okay, 5.5 it is.
Thank you.
Okay. Is the cheese true to character?
It is a soft goat's cheese. It's bloomy,
so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
8? No.
8?
8?
Yeah.
Okay, and how does it taste?
Got a nice sort of caramel sweetness. It's very balanced in its salt. I've got a really nice after flavour after swallowing it. I think it's very pleasant.
You know what? Okay. I actually don't like that at all.
Really? Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I think it's that caramel sweetness you talk about. Almost for me, it's replicated in the texture of where it's broken down, so it's almost quite sticky.
Okay.
Which is probably where I'm not. I mean, maybe it's not the flavors. The flavors ain't bad, but that stickiness as it goes down is probably what I'm not so hot on.
Do you want to bring texture down? Because I think the flavour is separate.
But then that throws up, did we base texture on the flavour? Yeah, it's a sticky road if we go that path. I mean, look, if we're going specifically on the flavour, your points ring true, but that textural point for me is probably around, it makes it around a 6.
I would like to push it to 6.5 and then I'll be happy.
All right, cool.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I could do 6.5, but yeah, I wouldn't any higher than that.
Cool. 6.5, please, Ruth.
6.5 it is. Okay, 1019, please.
So that's this little log.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, okay. In comparison to other goat's cheese logs I've seen, and some that we've already got on the table, I think it's quite bland and plain. I think we could have done a little bit more with the design, so I'm around about 6.
I am in complete agreement.
Yeah. Okay. How does it smell?
It's very golden rind.
Very what?
goaty. Like I get the goat smell on the rind. A lot of ammonia in the middle.
There's not loads of positive aromas coming out of that.
Not many, no.
It's a bit of mushroom. 5, 6, 5.
Oh, 5. Yeah, I think it'd be
5.
Yeah.
Texture.
It looks good in the middle. So the rind, I'm completely in agreement with Adrian. It's just it's a bit like there's not really anything exciting about it, and it doesn't. It's really thin.
Yeah.
The middle, it looks fine. It looks fine. So when you cut it, it's got a bit of a, when you cut like a goat log and it sort of cracks a little bit. That's quite nice. It's got a tiny bit of breakdown under the rind, but it's quite nondescript.
Yeah.
Okay. So score on texture.
5.
5. I'm giving it more than that.
5.
Yeah.
Food to character. Goat's log.
It's a log. I mean, I found it actually it's quite short in regards to how some or the majority of goat's logs that I'm familiar with in terms of the length. I find it quite short, but other than that, it's a goat's log.
It's true to character of being a goat log, and what it is when you've cut it. But 7. 6.5.
6.5.
Okay.
Okay. Flavour.
I find it very chalky, quite bland, to be fair. Not a good level of salt. I mean, what I did like, there was a hint of freshness on there, a little bit of citrus notes coming from the back note, but I mean, that's me just being nice to a certain degree. I didn't really think it delivered on any particular flavour profile, and there wasn't much complexity at all. So I'm sitting around at 4.
Okay, I've got a little bit more. So I've got some interesting savoury notes to it. There is a quite unpleasant washing up liquidy type flavour I'm getting to, which has brought it down. And if that wasn't there, I would have been more at a 6. But with the bleachy washing up lip thing, I think 4.
Yeah, 4. Okay. On to 1111.
So this looks very much like the one I've seen before, which looks like it's been cut in half, but it's got like a rind on what could be a cut face. It may not. It's quite ammonia, bit of mushroom, but quite ammoniac sort of prominent flavour.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty uniform, pretty bland, nothing exciting happening on the appearance for me. It's not that exciting. I think it's 5.
Generous. I think, 5 maximum.
Okay. And aroma, you say you're not getting much more beyond.
Nah, it's hard to it.
Okay.
4.
Yeah, 4. That's
Okay. Texture.
It's quite solid.
I was about to say that. I find it quite firm.
Yeah, like a weird gummy texture. It's not, so it looks like it's broken down except for a bit in the middle, but instead of like a nice sort of soft, supple breakdown, it's really gummy.
Yeah.
I'm not enamoured by that cheese, Adrian.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me. I'm not enamoured either.
Okay. Sorry, we were not laughing about the cheese. I just thought I'd get that out there. We were not laughing about the cheese.
No, I'm not. Texture-wise, probably sitting about 5.
5, yeah.
5. A good representation of a soft goat's milk cheese?
Not in my opinion.
No, the texture is just really odd and gummy and not appealing. It's firm. I think I'm probably around a 5.
Yeah.
5. Okay. And how does it taste?
Of salt, I think, is the first thing.
Yeah, salt is the major flavor profile that's present.
We have got a bit of goatiness to it.
Yeah, I was going to say that, closely followed by a subtle goaty milkness.
Okay.
After that, it fades.
It's short. Yeah.
Yeah.
Score?
4.
Yeah.
4. Okay.
All right.
1197. Okay. How does it look?
Nice, decent shape.
Uniform.
Yeah, I think it kind of looks as it should. Let's have a look through the middle here.
Quite a nice sort of cream-looking texture, like whipped cream almost. Yeah, it looks good. I think it looks really nice.
Yeah,
8
score.
Yeah, I can go with that.
8.
Yeah.
Right. How does it smell?
Okay. It's quite subtle.
It is very subtle, but I mean, it's the same aromas that we've had previously, but just in a subtle format. Whether we're talking about the ammonia, or whether we're talking about the goat, or whether we're talking about the bar, they seem to be there present. Actually, quite very subtle. So I'm probably hovering around the 6.
6 too. Yeah.
Great. Texture?
It's a little bit on the firm side, but it looks really promising. I'll be interested to see how that texture is when we taste it. Nice breakdown though, right? It's got a nice
I think apart from it being slightly over firm, as you said, maybe it's a week too early or whatnot, but other than
6?
that, too much. Yeah, 6 was about right.
6 on texture. Okay. Is it good representation, true to character?
Yeah, fairly. I mean, again, it is slightly on the firm side, so it might need a little bit more time to break down further to be truly soft, but again, probably sit around the 5 mark.
I'm happy with 5.
5. Okay. And how does it taste?
Really bright.
Oh, you like it?
Bright though? No. Bright as in like the like sort of citrus or something.
Oh yeah, sort of like freshening in your face, but very one-dimensional. There's not much.
There's no complexity, but the brightness is pleasant. But there's not loads happening. I think 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
5. Okay. Fabulous. 1213.
Adrian, have you had a nibble of this one?
Of course I have, because this looks lovely.
There we go. I thought you would.
So yeah. I mean, but look, this is what goatees I'm familiar with. You got the gel and the rinds, and this is what I was talking about in terms of the size of the log. I'm more familiar with that sort of size. So from an expectation point of view, we talk about true to character. That's what I'm more familiar with in this sort of. So yeah, for me, I think it looks spot on. Love the look of it. Definitely around about I'm cutting. Yeah, I'm around about a 9.
I think it's perfect looking.
Oh wow! Okay.
The geo is really nice. It's not baggy. It's wrinkly, but in a good way.
Yeah.
The texture in the middle looks lovely. I'd be happier to push even higher. 9.5 maybe.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
I think it looks really beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. How does it smell?
Wonderful.
Really nice. Oh my god.
It does. It just smells wonderful. Fruity, goaty, milky, all at the same. There's just so much going on. It just gets all the senses tingling. Enough. I'm at a 9 with that as well.
9, fine.
Okay, great. Texture?
Yeah, it looks good. It's really uniform. It's quite moist. It's got it's definitely got some moisture in there, which you kind of want from something like this. The breakdown under the rind is clever. It's just there, but it's not taking over too much.
Yeah, 100%.
What do you think, score-wise, Adrian?
It's hard to fault it, man. I could easily go with another 9 on this one.
Let's do it.
9.
Very cool.
Do it. True to character.
Oh my god, that's we just said. Like everything is perfect. So I think 10.
Yeah, I mean it is a true representation of what I would expect as well. Soft coast. I mean,
Okay. Flavor?
Please be good. It's lovely. It's the texture has a nice sort of creaminess to it. The flavours there. It's savoury. It's got the sweetness of the goat. It's got the farmy notes, which are in check. It's not goaty, but not too goaty, but you know it's goat's milk.
It's goaty, yeah.
I really like it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's smooth as well. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm 8.
Adrian?
8.5.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Okay, great. Next, 1, 2, 1, 4. Again, just press on a little bit. We've 25 minutes left.
Okay.
Again, very similar, but this is ash wine in terms of how I feel about the look and feel.
Okay.
So personally,
yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful. The geo wrinkles are slightly tighter. There's a little bit of the edge from the last one on it for me, but I think this looks beautiful too in a slightly different way. So, what do we say? 9 again, or is it 8? What do we say on appearance?
You said the last one was 9.5.
Can we do 9?
Yeah, I think 9.
Yeah.
Texture wise, aroma.
Slightly more muted, but still nice. It's
you did 9 on the last one.
Yeah, it's not as pronounced as the previous one, so maybe 8, 8.5.
8, I think.
8. Okay, cool.
Texture's the same. It's spot on.
Yeah,
so
very similar.
I'm happy to give it the same as what we did on the last one.
You did 9 on the last one.
It's pretty perfect.
True to type.
Yeah, I think so.
You whacked out the 10 on the last one. Are you happy with that again?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't see why it would be any different, personally.
It's definitely true to type. I know that I ever so slightly prefer the other one, but there's nothing you can fault about true to type on this one. So yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And how does it taste?
Here we go.
Please be good.
Wow.
That's lovely. Ooh.
Wow. But just in a different way, because this one definitely adds more on the stronger in-your-face goatiness with the savoury. I think the texture's a little bit more. It covers your mouth a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
drier.
It's a bit drier, but as good as, but just in a different way.
Nice citrus notes in that too. Really, really lovely cheese. What did we give the last one, Ruth?
Flavour wise, you gave it 8.5.
Oh.
8 or 8.5 as well.
I'll give it 8.5 as well. I mean,
8.5.
It's as good as each other, just in different ways.
Okay, 8.5.
Cool.
Very good, very nice cheeses. Those
2 really good ones. That's great. 1, 2, 1, 5.
Yeah. 1, 5. Oh, that's this one. Yes.
Let's go. Yep. It's quite a girthy cheese. It's quite a nice big cheese. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah.
Too similar,
yeah. It's got a nice wrinkle to it. Ooh, interesting.
It's got the wet bottom though, isn't it?
It has got a slightly tacky bottom. Maybe mine's not as tacky as yours. It's got a bit. Yeah, no, you're right. It's not as sort of uniformly.
Yeah, that's very small. But that is small.
Score on appearance.
7 because of that.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. And how does it smell?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, it's a bit whey dairy. It's quite muted. It's fine. I think I'm on about a 6.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Okay, texture.
I think the texture's pretty cool.
It looks lovely. Yeah, texture's higher. Yeah, 7.
7. True to type.
Yeah, I mean it's a goat drum. It's it's fitting the bill. It's a couple of things I'd sort of work on to make it even better, but I'm sort of around an 8.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Cool. Flavour.
I like this quite a lot. I love that smooth, pasty texture that it has.
That's lovely. Really nice sort of gentle flavors, but there's lots of them. Cream, sweetness. I think I'm on like 8.5.
I'm with you.
Yep.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Okay, next 1216.
This looks very similar.
Very similar. I mean, I can't recall it.
Oh, it's got a different middle.
Was
Was
it?
it?
Oh, yes, it has. So similar cheese has a different flavour.
I think it's truffle in the middle.
Yeah, it's truffle.
Oh, okay.
I do love a truffle cheese.
Okay.
So I mean, I kind of have to give it the same as the other one, really. I mean,
it's identical and everything,
Yeah,
right? So
fine. I'll sort of fill in the and then we'll just go for flavour.
I'm surprised that it works, but it does. The truffle flavour is more mushroomy than truffle, so I think that's why it works more than a sort of more perfumed truffle flavour.
but I think it just gives it a different dimension to the previous one. I'd give it a mark up on flavour than the previous one.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the last one got 8.5 on flavour. So do you want to go 9.5 or do you want to go 9? Yeah, 9.5 or 9.
9.
9. Yeah.
That's intriguing. Nice.
And last one, 1217.
So appearance-wise, it's not the most beautiful.
No, it's not.
It's got a lot of paper still stuck to mine. I don't know about
you know what? I was just about to say that. So I had problems trying to get the paper off this one.
Still some on there.
So I'm even trying to figure out how I'm going to taste it, where I'm going to taste it from.
Oh dear. Okay, so on appearance then.
No, I'm not very happy with that at all.
5.
Yeah.
5. Aroma.
Quite simple, bit ammonia.
5.
5.
Fine. Texture.
Texture looks good.
Yeah,
Nice little breakdown, soft middle. 7.
Yeah, I could work with that.
Yeah.
And is it a good example of a goat's log?
It's not the best example of a goat's log.
But it's possible. It's possible.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, and flavour.
Just not. I have to cut off the rind just so because I can't.
Might be paper.
Yeah. And I guess that's the tricky part about it.
It's incredibly salty, and I've unfortunately got a bit of a washing up liquid flavour in this one.
Okay.
No.
Flavour score.
4 for me. Yeah.
4. Okay. That is your final cheese of that class. And the winner of that class is 1213 with 50.25 points.
Amazing.
And then the next one is 1214 with 48.75. And then your next one is the penultimate one, the truffle one, 41.5.
I'm happy with all of that. Wicked.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you very much for your judging. That was the best goat's milk soft cheese, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on 7th of May for the live finals. Okay, bye.